Welcome to Syracuse, New York. We're at the Carrier Dome, the home of the Syracuse Orangemen. Mike Patrick here along with Jay Billis. We're bringing you NCAA College Basketball here on ESPN. But before we get this one underway, let's go to the court for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the visitors, the Kansas Jayhawks. At guard, 6'1", Blair Perkins. Also at guard, 6'5", Aaron Rowe. At forward, at 6 feet 4 inches, DJ Anderson. Also at forward, 6'9", Mark Hoskin. At center, at 6'11", D. Brady. And their head coach, Clark Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for the Orangemen of Syracuse. At guard, 6'2", wearing number 3, Gerard Sykes. And the other one, at 6 feet 4 inches, number 14, Bob Plummer. 6'5", number 5, Anthony Morgan. At the other forward position, 6'8", number 1, Bo Bradley. At center, at 7 feet, number 51, Tyler Tongwasi. Your head coach,
The Syracuse Orangemen get the opening tip. Jay, what about the brand of defense they'll play?
I think you're going to see pressure defense, Mike, getting out and forcing a lot of turnovers. They like to put great pressure on the ball, and one of the things they really do is force you further out on the floor, out of your comfort zone. Your passes are longer, your moves are longer, and your shots are longer, and that means turnovers.
And if they can't feed off of that defense, it might be a long night. They go inside. Sungwasi kicks it out. Brady picks up after the missed shot.
Really solid on the defensive glass. That's the way to set the tone early in the game on the boards.
Bro gets it to go and puts them ahead. The Orangemen have possession, 2 down. The Jayhawks are going with a man-to-man defense. What do you want to do to beat this?
I think the answer lies in ball movement, Mike. You've got to move the ball from side to side, set solid screens, and the guys coming off those screens are really going to have to set their man up to pick them off, and then you've got to look to the screener. Oftentimes, it's going to be the screener that's going to be open.
Sungwasi wants the ball. They take it in. Sungwasi dunks it home, showing us some skills he hasn't shown before, some hops. 2-point differential between these clubs. The Orangemen decide to go to the man-to-man here. What's the advantage for them, Jay?
Well, Mike, I think switching defenses gives them a different look, and it keeps the opposing team off balance. They can't get used to seeing any one type of defense.
Puts it up. Plummer leaning on the shot and can't hit it. Here's the break. The big guy calling for the ball down low. Feeds it back from long range. Hoskin just threw up that 3. The kid's not known for hitting from that range. Not a big surprise that he missed it. Sykes, 17 feet away, and it falls.
Boy, the 360 spin move, the ball handling, protecting the ball, and then finishing it off with the score. No way you can teach somebody that. That is all instinctive and part of a player's awareness on the court.
The Orange men, Jay, they're down a little bit as we move through the first half. Analyze their play so far.
Well, Mike, they're trailing here because they're not shooting the ball well, and that's a result of taking some quick shots. They've got to do a better job of working the ball around to get high percentage looks. Kick the ball inside if there's nothing left. Relocate the ball and get some easy shots.
Hoskin, 17 feet from the bucket, can't get it down. They decide to double up. Inside. Plummer, a bit long, but he got the bounce, and it's in. The Jayhawks bring it up court with a 2-point lead. Bradley down low, getting his position. Shoots it. Bradley, good look there. He hits to Jay.
Boy, this is really a good matchup. That's determination on both sides of the ball. But this time, the offense got what it wanted. 2 points. This is a kid that just thrives under pressure from the defense, and he showed it right there. That's a nice play, and his confidence continues to grow each time down the floor.
The Jayhawks were ahead midway in the first half, and now they have a slight edge as we wind down on the clock. Jay, what's your opinion of their play so far?
I think the one stat that stands out for this team as this first half winds down is in the assist category. This team has really been unselfish. They've moved without the ball. They've made some really solid cuts, and they've delivered the basketball with pinpoint passing. That's really good to see.
Puts up the J. Sykes is short on that one.
He really stayed with his man, kept right on him, and the pressure on that mid-range shot forced the miss.
Returns the ball. Takes the jumper. Hoskin from the wing, it's good. You have to be surprised to witness such an offensive output from this kid, Jay.
No question about it, Mike. He's a talented low-post player, but they've been shutting him down there, and he's floated out to the perimeter, and he's been really hurting them with those perimeter shots. I think they've got to get out on him now because he's proven he can hit that shot. It's been a nice surprise for this team.
Having a Jay Billis night. There's the buzzer. The score for the first half, 16-12. The Jayhawks were ahead midway through the first half, now have a small lead as we start the second half of play. What's your opinion on their performance, Jay?
Well, Mike, as the second half gets underway, you know the coach has to be pleased with the way his team shared the ball. They really did a good job of passing the basketball, finding the open man, and they've got a big advantage in the assist category. They need to do a better job on the defensive end, really lock down defensively to extend this lead.
In the paint now, the junior forward is hit with a reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game.
Switch him up.
Throws it up. The junior forward, the high post shot, put it in the book.
Boy, they're happy with that, aren't they, Mike?
They are really pumped up.
Boy, and they've got a lot to be pumped up about. This team is playing well right now.
He goes up. Oh, what a great pass. He is really racking up the assists. That's got to be half a dozen.
Yeah, that's 6 for this kid, Mike. He's playing smart, he's unselfish, and he is really finding open teammates. That's giving them a lot of easy chances.
Four-point game we've got right now. Bro has the ball up top. Brady grabs the miss.
Excellent rebounding skills on the inside. This kid will not be denied.
The Orange are trailing by 6 and have the ball.
Watch outside.
Bradley with the ball up top. Bradley will get an assist on that one.
Excellent offensive awareness there as he makes the assist. He saw the man outside, was able to kick it out to him, and as a result, he gets the score. That's excellent basketball.
The junior forward connects with the iron, but but missed.
Good job guarding that open shooter. That was a heads-up play on defense.
With the J, the junior forward owns the offensive glass.
This is a great atmosphere with all these fans cheering on the home team.
Jay, you can't even hear yourself think in this building.
What'd you say?
The Jayhawks have the ball. They're up by 1. Releases. Perkins hits from the elbow.
That spin move is just poetry in motion when it's executed like that. Here he juked the defense with the head and shoulder fake, protected the ball, and got around. This kid is one heck of a player.
The Syracuse Orangemen are behind just a bit on the scoreboard. They were trailing at the end of the first half as well. Still anybody's game, though. What's this team been like on the stat sheets?
Mike, this team has defended very well. They've got to be very pleased with where their defense has been most of this ball game. What they really need to do is pick it up offensively. Try to get something easy, whether it's a score off their defense or taking the ball to the basket with the opportunity to get fouled. Maybe scoring from the free throw line is something that can get this offense going.
That's why you coach. Coaches love that kind of effort. Take the charge and get the ball back, and everybody helped him up.
Sykes gets called from a reach-in. That will be his second foul of the contest. For the deuce, the Jayhawks get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. 1:56 remaining. Puts up the tray. Sykes, perfect from the arc. That's 2 from downtown tonight. 4-point game we've got right now. Fires. Perkins hits the left rim. Somehow got the soft roll and down. Sykes already has 2 3-pointers, looking for a third on this trip down court. Takes the shot. Sykes now has 10 points in the game.
Boy, it's just a pure pleasure to watch this kid shoot the ball, Mike. He's not only got a sweet stroke, but he does a terrific job in hunting his shot. He's got a hunger to score from the perimeter, Mike.
The Jayhawks have a really good working margin here winding down the second half. Jay, what are you thinking?
You know, Mike, this team has gotten this lead by passing the ball so effectively. As we come down to the close of this ball game, they've got to continue to share the ball, move it from side to side. They can't just shoot off of one pass, because when you do, if you don't knock them down, oftentimes you're going to fuel a comeback by the other team.
The Kansas Jayhawks will take a timeout there. The junior has it up top. And the double team. The ball's up for grabs. The Syracuse Orangemen decide to call a timeout.
No lack of support from the band here.
Jay, they always give it their best.
And it really makes this place loud, too. That adds to the enthusiasm.
From downtown, Brady gets his 6th rebound of the night. Sykes is called for the personal. That's his 3rd foul so far. Sykes will wrap him up, and that will get him his 4th foul of the ballgame. Plummer is called for the foul. That will be his 2nd foul of the contest. Bradley is called for the personal. That's his 1st foul of the game. Plummer will wrap him up. That would be his 3rd. The bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for the 1+1. Makes the first of the 1-and-1. He nails both ends of the 1-and-1. Time is winding down, and unless you believe in miracles, this one's just about over.
No, I agree. With less than a minute to go and the huge deficit, they'll just play this one out. This is where the coach tries to use the game situation to try to teach his team something for a future ball game.
Substitution on the court.
Makes the first of the 1-and-1. free throws are good. Cook wasn't careful with his position, nailed with a backcourt violation. The junior forward inbounds the ball. With the horn, this game is over, and the final score, 36-28. The Jayhawks took the win tonight, Jay, here by a pretty comfortable margin. What do you think was the main ingredient?
Mike, I think the difference was this team got to the free throw line. They were attacking, and when you attack, you're going to get rewarded with fouls, and they really took advantage of that by stepping to the line with confidence and knocking down their free throws. I thought the free throw line was the difference in the game.
Here's tonight's ESPN Player of the Game, Jay. He had a great game from start to finish.
Mike, he came out and established himself early and carried his team when they needed him. He did all of the things he needed to do to make his team successful.
Thanks for joining us. That wraps it up for us. We hope to see you next time. For Jay Billis and our entire ESPN crew, this is Mike Patrick. Good night, everybody.